Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing we want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rekakodash. Double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. And salutation. Always a nigga. And salutation to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Alright, so basically, it's really kind of started yesterday. About judgment, man. Me and the brother, we was actually pissed off, and like through the spirits, like, man, we want the Lord to really start speed up with judgment, because here it is, everything is going on, but people still like, is still doing wickedly, man. All right, and so we, us and our festivity, we was talking about that yesterday. And then we woke up this morning to a brother from Chicago. The elder put the video in the group about a dude car who was flipped over, and he was able to crawl out the car while he was on fire, and he was walking while he was on fire. You know what I'm saying? And which really was the Lord saying he's gonna start judging these people. And it was just through the spirit how me and the brother were just talking about it. You know what I mean? And then early this morning we go into the group and see judgment, all right? Because judgment, hey, give me that real quick. Judgment gonna begin at the house of Israel, because I think it was a Jake that was on fire as well, and his clothes was like burnt off of him, and he was like charred, you know what I mean? He looked like he was a little drunk too, because he ain't really, he wasn't hollering or nothing. He was just like, and he was kind of walking like he was a little under the influence,
This is 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
Right, and what's the house of the Most High? Israel. All right, Yasharallah. All right, so the judgment is gonna start with our people. All right, that's why another reason why Esau is gonna come down with great wrath. All right, and who is first targets? You Negroes, Latin, Native Americans is Esau first target. Public enemy number one. All right, it don't matter if you in the militia or talking, if you teaching the truth. If you an Israelite, all right, or you standing with the Israelites, you a target. Because more than 9 times out of 10, if you look like an Edomite, you standing with Israelites. 9 times out of 10, you an Israelite, man. And they know this. All right, they know every man cleaving to his light. All right, they know that, man. It's all a spiritual thing. All right.
It says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
Right, so first, the Lord gonna start really with the elect, with the ones He loved first, because that's who He really dealing with. But what about everybody who ain't serving the Lord? All right, you're gonna see more random acts of mayhem. All right, and then the scriptures say they're gonna seek death and shall not find it. All right, so it's gonna get to a point where people won't start going through things that they normally should have died from, but they're gonna live through it. All right, they're gonna wish they was dead, but they're not gonna be able to die, man. All right, and that's coming, man. All right, a lot of these, look, the truth is right in your face. Whether you want to pay attention to it or not, I give it your face, make the word of the Most High non-effective real quick.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Right, so just because you didn't believe, is that's going to make these things not happen because you don't believe? No. It's still gonna happen. All right, that's why the scriptures say that the day of the Lord is gonna come like a thief in the night. All right, so just because you don't believe don't mean these things not gonna happen. All right, and to be honest, I don't care if you listen to us or not, because I'm at the point to where I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm worried about the brothers who do care. All right, and if you don't want to listen, hey, the Lord won't judge you. All right, period. Like dude was probably out on the night committing adultery. You didn't know if it was another woman in the car because he was on fire. He wasn't trying to talk or nothing. He was in pain. So he probably was out committing adultery, drunk, flipped the car over, had some weed or something in the car, it burst into flames. You know?
It says, verse 4, the Most High forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right, so we justified in the things that we say because the things that we say come from the scriptures. And the scriptures is right. All right? Whether you believe something gonna happen or not, when it happens, then that's the proof. Like when you read I'll prove that. Just cause you don't believe something, that doesn't make it true. But when it's manifested, then what? Now you look foolish, all right? And those that was teaching the truth and standing on it, justified. Now when you read the book of Habakkuk, it says that, all right? It says, this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Now, we don't know the exact appointed time until the Lord manifests that time. Oh, that's what the Lord was talking about.
Yep.
Oh, damn, when it manifests.
And like the scripture said, at the end, knowledge shall increase. A lot of the visions, in Daniel said he couldn't understand it. He said, don't worry about it. It's seal it. Get that. Seal it to the end. You know, he told him to seal it up until the end. So first the Lord told Daniel, at the end you're gonna stand in your light, and then he told him things to write down, and then he told him to seal this up. It's for the end. All right, so it was to be brought out for now because we're in the end, and that's how you see the apostles and the elders are able to go into the prophecies and go into the scripture.
This is Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end.
Right. So he said seal the book into the time of the end. So that means the book wasn't gonna be open. It's gonna be open and be being brought out into the end time, which is now. All right. Now we can go into Daniel and see, like the scriptures say, he sought to change times and seasons. All right. And then I was talking to the brother. Another brother here in Nap, how he was talking about the Hebrew calendar versus the Roman Greco calendar. How we really a couple years older than what we really are. You know, and from when the time that they started the Roman Greco calendar to the Hebrew calendar, we damn near supposed to be in 2073. According to the Hebrew calendar. From when they switched up to the Roman Greco from the Hebrew. So we really damn near in 2100. You know what I'm saying? But this is the shit that Esau do, man. But you know what? Our people don't want to listen. Our people don't want to get right. Hey, look, it's that time, man. Hey, look, chariots are popping up around brothers left and right. Hey, give me that the chariots of the Lord I kept around here. You can look on YouTube. You know, I was actually in Chicago. I was actually in Chicago when I'm gonna tell you how spiritual it was. I wasn't feeling good. Brother Lawyer came downstairs and we was talking. All right. Now, let alone, we didn't hear nothing what was going on. It was like me and the brother, it was just me and him. It was like when nobody else, you know, we had a brother moment too, a Levite moment. All right. So he talking, I said, man, you know, I ain't feeling good. You know, he came in there to charge his phone and it was really just got real quiet. You know, the whole time brothers outside screaming and praising Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm feeling fucked up. The brother prayed for me. You know what I mean? The brother prayed for me and I get up immediately, right? I get up like, damn, brother, I feel good. I feel better. I feel about a prayer from a priest. He said it's good for a brother for me to pray for a priest, or a Levite priest. You know, So then we went outside, and then the brother's talking about what they just seen. He said, you ain't hear us hollering? I'm like, no. Brother seen chariots, and while brother seeing chariots, the Lord was not only was brothers getting faith boosters, I was getting a faith booster downstairs. I seen fleets of chariots before, you know, but the Lord knew I was feeling fucked up, and he built my faith up by healing my body while the chariots are outside. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is just that raw, man. All right, that he's actually dealing with his men, and it's starting to ramp up how he's really showing himself to them.
This is Psalm 34. Psalm 34 and 7. It says, the angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
Right, the angels of the Lord are camp around his men that fear him, and he delivereth them. All right, so like the brother just seen a bunch of chariots in Nashville. All right, like they was playing in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Just phew. Bunch of chariots just playing in the sky, man. All right, and that's the Lord showing us. I like with Elisha. All right, how he prayed for his servant to open up his eyes, man. All right, the Lord is starting to open our eyes to see these things, man. And not only that, we're now. I remember before, at one point when I first came to the truth, I would try to record a chariot. Hell, the phones were so fucked up. They was bullshit technology. You couldn't record them. All right, the phone to blur out, but now you got this 4K and 8K shit out, and man, you see it as clear as day. All right, and now this is an attestament against you scoffers. All right, because y'all hating on the men of the Lord so much, but like the elder Damashapah say, all right, why ain't the chariots coming to visit y'all camps? Why ain't the angels coming to show out and dance in front of you brothers, all right, at y'all camps? Why they not doing that? Because the Lord not dealing with you. And here it is, you hating the brothers, the men, your teachers that's actually set up trying to teach you, and you hating us because we telling you the truth. Like what Paul said, I'm not become your enemy because I tell you the truth. All right, so our people don't give a fuck about us because we telling them the truth. We ain't telling them what they pastor telling them, that everything is gonna be okay, because everything is not finna be okay. Right. It is about to go down. All right. Hey, they said they want to start giving these vaccines by the beginning of November. All right, which means they pushing, they running. They want this shit to go. Esau scourging. They want their plan to go. You got it?
I was trying to find a scripture that speaks about in the last days there shall be signs in the heavens. You know, it says there shall be signs in the moon, there shall be signs in the sun as well. And those chariots, the heavens is the sky, and those chariots, they're a sign. You know, different little, to use today's language, anomalies in the sky that can't be explained, things like that. We living in the last days because America said that they've been keeping track of these sightings, what, close to 100 years. You know, they've been keeping track of these signs, and they finally revealed this, what, about last year? They don't call them UFOs no more. They call them Jeremiah. That wasn't what I wanted though.
Neither. Oh, never.
Yeah. I think it's worded different. But type in sign in the moon and the sun, thing might pop up. Because along with that, you got what? Speaking of sign in the moon, there's been a chariot posted like adjacent to the moon. You know, I finally seen it last night, but one of the brothers said they done seen that same chariot there for a couple days. You know?
That should be sign.
Oh yeah. That's
21, 25.
Yeah, you want to believe me?
I do. This is Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
Right, perplexity, you confused. Like, remember when the chariots popped up at the Apostles' camp? The G-Man came up, like, what is it? Look. But he couldn't. He tried to scoff, but he really couldn't. And he got up out of there. You know.
Hey, because it's gonna come to a time. Hey, look. Hey, like the apostles say, we just gonna be known as the men of the Lord, man. Yeah. It ain't gonna be no more great millstone or whatever. We gonna be but they really gonna be like those, the men of the Lord, man. The men of Yahweh Ba'al Shema Shai. All right. Hey, we might take this to the house. because my phone cracked. It ain't gonna withstand it. Man.
Okay, come.
All right, so we gonna take this to the crib. It's starting to rain, you know. So you know, we gonna, you know, I'ma chop it in. Us doing a sit down. So with that, give all praise and honor glory to Yahweh Shalom Shai, by Sherman Kakadash, Devon Sapasa, it is a great millstone. Salutation, you brothers, in this word, the truth is saying in the charity. Shalom.
Shalom.